Hello, welcome to Who You Say I Am podcast for moms and wives and occasionally men. I'm your host, Gentrix, and I am so happy that you found time to tune in today. Karibu sana if you're new here. Please feel free to just go back, catch up with our previous episodes. And if you're not new here, Pia Karibu, please make sure to subscribe, to like, comment, and share these videos with your family and friends so that we can grow this community. So today I am very privileged to host one of my favorite people. I'm hosting my husband today, who's gonna just help me wrap up the series that we've been doing. If you haven't yet caught up with those videos, we did things I never thought I would fight about in marriage, and then the second episode we did agree to disagree, just debunking that statement. And then recently, last week, we did the true villain in a marriage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please again just go back and catch up with us so that this episode makes sense. So today we're just gonna tackle fighting fair now, because the series has been on fighting fair. Today will be generally fighting fair, and just a disclaimer that we are not therapists. We're just gonna share from our experience and the little knowledge we have about conflict resolution, mostly probably derived from our own story, what we've read, what we've had, and what we've learned over the years. So please pull a chair and let's have fun, because anywhere where
in case someone is sitting in a car, just leave the chair there. Like if,
whatever you're doing, just tune in, whether you're in a matatu listening through your headphones or
listening on Spotify.
We are on Spotify, by the way. If you're in the kitchen and you're doing the dishes, please turn up the volume, because this is gonna be so much fun. I always love hosting my husband here. So to start us off, we're gonna do a bit of an icebreaker, questions related to managing conflict and fighting fair in marriage. So I'm gonna ask the questions, and then my husband doesn't know the questions, so I hope we can agree on most of the answers. First question: who usually apologizes first after an argument?
Husbands.
I
do.
I feel like the seasons have changed. I feel like I'm the one who apologizes first. Actually, just the other day I was telling you how I really have to fish for an apology from you. Like I mentioned,
so you think I was the one who was quick to give an apology in the past?
Yes,
but now you're the one who is,
yes.
So I'm deteriorating.
Yeah, I am the one becoming better, and you're the one.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like we've switched roles there.
We'll work on it.
Yeah. And then the second question: who needs time to cool off, and who wants to talk immediately?
Need to cool off.
You need to cool off.
Yes.
Do you remember that Kitamba was the one who needed to cool off?
Yes. Yes, it used to annoy me.
Yeah.
Because we want it to be done.
Yeah, like he would bring up conversations, and I was telling him, like, I'm not ready. Like, either the conversation is annoying me at that point, so I'd rather like take a break, let's revisit later. But right now, I'm the one who's
not ready.
Yes, I'm the one who pushes. Like, look at life, like roles are being reversed. It's interesting. Yeah, so he's the one who usually needs to cool off right now. We did rehearse these answers, by the way. It's also kind of retrospective kind of
retro looking back, intro looking within. Introspective.
Interesting. Yeah. Third question: who says they are fine when they are not fine? It's me.
No, you can't. You misuse the word fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but it's fine. But it's
like
not
for
fine.
You, it's fine. Could be I don't want. Could be a semi no, semi yes.
Yes.
Not fully. So it's fine. It's okay. Those are words you misuse. It never means 100%.
Yeah.
Yes, it
And
means halfway.
True.
Or
I'm not. Yeah, it's my way out usually.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, so it's fine is not enthusiastic.
Actually,
it's not emphatic. Yes.
Actually, I think in a couple of years back, it's fine was actually one of those distress kind of statements. Like, if I said it's fine, ujue I am digging myself in a hole. Like, just leave me alone. Like, yeah, it was one of those statements. Then, yeah, if I say it, you know, I am done. Like, I'm at the end of things. The other question is, who is more sensitive to tone than words? You.
Me.
Yes. Very sensitive to tone.
The what of what you want to say is just as important as the how.
Yeah.
In fact, the how can make the what less hurtful than it was meant, or less impactful. That's why diplomats are diplomats. They can tell you you're stupid in a very diplomatic way.
Yes.
And you'll go away feeling so nice about being stupid.
So should I be more
diplomatic? No, diplomat. Not,
I also choose my words well.
Just the tone.
Okay, I know. I agree. You are very sensitive to tone. Who shuts down?
Context. The shutting down.
Okay, so who shuts down and who tends to process out loudly?
It depends on the context. I think there are situations where I would shut down, but there are situations where I would want to process loudly.
So are we saying the specific topics in our marriage that we act or respond differently? There are things you're passionate about, you'd want to solve them there and then. Na mimi niko kwa sababu no. Can we pick this up later? Or maybe there are things that I am passionate about and we need to resolve right now. So I think it depends on what topic. Our response is more on what we are talking about and not necessarily. Okay. So that's our icebreaker. I hope you have gotten to learn us better. But then let's just get into the topic for today, fighting fair. And I wonder, and I probably know you'd ask this question: is fighting healthy? Is it okay? Is it bad or good? Like, because I feel like when you mention the word arguing, fighting, you would think two people who don't love each other, two enemies, But these are things that are very, it's something that we can't avoid, really. And I wouldn't want to categorize it as bad or good. I think for me, it would be more of how you handle it. It can be good if you handle it correctly, and it can be bad if it escalates or you don't know how to handle it.
Yeah. And I think it will be important, now that we are Christians, to know the history of conflicts, disagreements. I mean, it's inherent in us that once part of the package of the fall is that social relationships would also suffer. It's not just the alienation from God, it's also that our own relationships one to another would suffer because of our sinfulness. And deep in that sinfulness is selfishness.
True.
Where what is in it for me. The more you dig deep into that, the more the chances of always disagreeing.
True.
Because not everybody will be seeking your good. And sometimes even people who look after your good, if at that point that's not what you think is good for you, then you'll fight because you think, this is not what I want now for myself. And so instead of reducing marriage to a game of, or relationships to a game of strategy, then just coming in knowing that you're already vulnerable to be selfish. True. That's a good place to start.
True. Like you're aware.
So you're not there to make sure that you maximize on your selfish gains, but you're there knowing that I can possibly, if I'm left unchecked, I might
might be world war every day.
Every day I might want to look after my own interests. So the knowledge of the history of
True.
Conflict is important, because then that helps you to know what you're dealing with. It's like acceptance. You're starting the fight from a point of I know part of the reason I'm fighting is because I'm not perfect. Not even the other person yet. Before we look at what the other person has done to you, is first of all, I'm not perfect. So whichever way this comes, my response will be stained with you know, as someone has called them, the residue of the fall.
Is it healthy then?
I wouldn't want to use the word healthy. I would want to use it is human. Okay, a healthy relationship needs some doses of fight, because during those fights then you recalibrate. You know, oh, okay, so this makes you feel this way. It's like discovery, and you discover each other by making you know, getting into turning a corner, like, oh, not there, we never turn that corner.
I know
there's a deep hole there you don't want to land in. So next time, turn this corner. And sometimes damage is done in the process.
I know that we will deliberately want or bring up fights, really. It's just that it's possible, like you having the knowledge that I am inherently sinful. So even if I don't want to bring it up, it's probably gonna come up. So I think then knowing how to handle that when it comes.
And in the context of marriage, someone has said, I don't know, I'm forgetting his name. If I remember, I'll let you know so that you can type. I said a good marriage or a healthy marriage is one that is punctuated by fights and periods of joy. Yes, like there's periods of calm and peace, but there are also good, healthy fights. That actually add to the joy.
The joy eventually.
Because so this hurt you this way. Okay, so now I know what not to do. Or now I know how much you're willing to go to continue with this relationship or marriage, knowing that these are the things I'm capable of.
So let's bring it closer home, and maybe you tell me. I probably know. I'm not sure. Or maybe speak on behalf of men. What are those things? I know. Okay, speak on your own behalf. The views
expressed in this podcast are that of...
on your own behalf, but I just have a feeling that it's probably gonna be the same views as other men out there. Like, what are those things that you wouldn't want your wife to bring up? Or gears that you wouldn't want your wife to engage, or words you wouldn't want your wife to mention during those arguments? Like, how would you want your wife to handle a conflict situation?
So, this is a very fine line. Like, I don't want to end up, now I'm starting with disclaimers, I don't want to end up glorifying egos as should skirt around them.
Please don't.
Never hurt them. But I want to recognize that there's a real danger. When egos are bruised, and sometimes it's not even bruising of egos, it's just general disrespect. I think
disrespect I agree, to anyone
would struggle with that, being disrespected, and that then follows the argument of tone, even the words. Like I don't know. I mean, if you call your husband useless, you call all these things. I think also something you shared with me on Instagram, you know, I don't know who said it originally, but always speak to the king in your husband. If you speak to the fool in your husband, the fool in your husband will definitely come up. And those are some of the effects of a bruised ego. Sometimes it can go full on foolish. Yes, some people think it's a show of power. Like if your wife denies you conjugal rights, you go get pangwa kando, and even don't hide, so that you can show to your wife, you see, you're not the only one here. That's foolishness. But bruised ego makes you think that's wisdom, because now you're telling her who's the boss now, who's the man. But at the end of the day, it's really foolishness.
It's saving the marriage as well.
So disrespect, and disrespect comes in all those forms.
Words.
Yeah. And then the other thing is circumstances. When men have tried, fathers have tried, but things seem to be working against them. And for some reason, one reason or another, their, mental health is, affected in one way, and they don't have a place to let it out.
Yeah.
Chances are those men might be very vulnerable to either, what is the correct term? Compensating behaviors. Now these are things I learned in class.
Yes.
Compensating behaviors like violence. It's because they're not succeeding in this, or they're finding a tough time in this, then they're letting it out on. Yes, and it can be violence, it can be alcoholism, it can be so many other things, but it's a cry for help, really. Only that they might not be as good at it as women would go and call their girlfriends and just cry.
So you're saying these compensating behaviors come from the disrespect at home?
No, the disrespect was the first one. This is the second one. Our inability to handle, let me call it failure and stress. Yes.
I see.
The ripple effect could be those compensating behaviors. Yeah. Like life has just dealt a bad hand on you, and all that you can think of doing is how can still either assert my quote unquote dominance, or feel or not feel. And not feel here now is alcoholism, and trying to just walk away from it, looking for peace and quiet. You've heard of the story of men who stay in the parking lot after arriving at home.
I feel like that's me though. Anyway,
but it's because of the stress that you come with. It's a good reaction to stress, especially if you're decompressing so that you come into the house with a fresh mind. But if you're doing that because you just feel not equipped to deal with whatever is.
I hear you. I feel like that's a very sad situation to live in. That like the expectation is that you'll be running home to your family. Like you can't wait to ring that bell, hug your kids and all that. Like if you've gotten to that place where, of course, maybe it's probably because you had a long day, you just need to breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, just things are not working out.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yes, and I think, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is topic for another day.
Okay.
But I feel like sometimes men just low-key or even high-key want just to be appreciated.
Okay.
Yes, especially when things work out, they want to be appreciated. When things don't work out, they want to be encouraged.
Yeah.
And it means a lot, I think, when they're encouraged by their wives.
So will reduced conflict in the home help in any way?
No, but this, what I'm sharing, could be a source of conflict in itself.
Yeah.
But it could also be a bad way with dealing with conflict.
Okay. Yeah.
When you let your ego or your low resilience take the better part of you, then you turn to avoidance.
Now, on the side of women, same question I asked you. I think for us, what we crave for is understanding and just listen.
This you're speaking for yourself or for women? Women, are you agreeing with the comment?
I am sure they are. We just want to be understood and to be listened to. Like even that effort of sitting, allowing me to speak and say and express myself. Of course, we've already dealt with how to express yourself. Like check your words. But just being quiet to listen, this is my thought process, this is how I got her, and then at the end of that whole conversation there's I understand. Of course, in between there might be like you saying, but that's not what I meant, but like eventually me knowing that we had a very sober, calm conversation without raising voices, like for us that's what we appreciate. For me that's what I appreciate, like being understood. I think because also for the longest time I have always felt as if I am misunderstood, like literally, like nobody understands me. And I was sharing this with a friend the other day. It's probably the reason why I use so many words to express myself, or I keep repeating the same words all over and over again, because I just want to eliminate the possibility that you actually didn't understand what I said. So I will end up just over explaining, over speaking, So I feel like in a conflict situation where you're resolving something that you're disagreeing about, being able to sit and listen, and I think it applies for both sides. Me being able to sit and listen to you, you being able to sit and listen to me, and eventually because I feel like that's how
husbands ni wachache wa maneno. No, like in terms of the quest for being understood.
Yeah.
Like I might not be able to go on and on
That's
and on
true.
and on and on and on and on and on.
I agree.
Yeah, so then the onus is on us agreeing with you that we need to listen.
Yeah, to each other. Yes.
And sometimes to listen, careful not to listen for the sake of listening.
Not for the sake of
okay.
Melissa, I have a rebuttal.
No, don't even rebuttal like whatever she's saying.
It's just
let me just listen because
no, you listen for the sake of literally hearing. And probably not saying the wrong thing, the right things, but at the end of that conversation, number one, maybe I need to correct, like that wasn't my intention. Like even for me, creating that space for being corrected, maybe I also misunderstood him. So me being able to listen to him, either explain himself or apologize, like that's allowed. Eventually, I feel like a calm conversation where you two listen to each other and you understand each other. That's how you can get out of that conflict better.
But also, you guys would want to be listened to.
Yeah.
So that you're listened to. Sometimes you don't want solutions.
Is that a thing? Me, I'm different.
You sure you want solutions?
Yes.
Because
me,
sometimes
I want
I feel
engagement. Like, okay, not solution.
Like social media engagement. People who viewed without commenting.
Yeah. Me, I want engagement. Me, I don't want you to sit there. Because for me, I think I really value intellectual interaction. I wouldn't want to because actually for me, you know that, if I talk, and then at the end of the day, umenyamaza to like, you put your phone down, you've listened to me, you pick your phone up to continue that you're doing. That's insulting. No.
I viewed to the end.
You watched the whole 3 minutes.
The whole 3 minutes. I did fall out, I did drop off.
Me, I prefer engagement.
Ni comment tu na thumbs up sija click.
I tell you, thumbs up is not enough engagement.
No, but sometimes I say sawa, nimesikia, and then
that's not enough.
But
I've said so many things. I need feedback. Yeah. So it's not, maybe there's some ladies who just prefer to talk with no solutions. But I know there are different group of women that prefer engagement.
But also, how many solutions have I given? Then
that
you
have
go
been followed
and
through.
you go do your own solution.
Not necessarily.
No, like at that point, all you're communicating is that I didn't want solution at this point. I already have a solution.
Okay.
At this point, it was just a plenary session where I speak, you listen.
Okay, there are those situations.
And you give me a sounding board that I can hear myself. And then I can go execute what I want to execute.
Yeah, there's some situations that are like that. I agree.
And where you do that quite sometime. Like where you want a sounding board, but then you have a plan. After the sounding, you have a plan. So whatever plan I may propose, you'll be like,
to be taken under advisement.
Yes, which sometimes feels like, why are you wasting my wisdom?
Oh my goodness. No, but I actually value your opinions. Like, it's the same thing. Like, give me your opinion, I'll weigh it against, what my thoughts are. And then, so let it still come. Don't be discouraged.
It's okay. I also want to grow in also making my thought process being known. But sometimes I feel like I can come with this is the decision and then struggle to walk you through how I arrived at it simply because I jumped those steps of brainstorming alongside, which I mean they're healthy. Yeah.
Consult your wives.
Yes. Listen to them. Yes.
Listen to them.
Yes.
Something just came to mind. Forgiving and forgetting.
That's topic for next time, huh?
Is it one of those myths one of those statements that we want to debunk now that we
well, that's a tough one.
Sawa, you don't have to answer now. So we'll do a forgiving and forgetting.
But I'll let you in on the thought that comes to mind is love.
Yes.
Love is not keeping a record of wrongs.
Actually, that's
a good place to start.
Yes. Think about not keeping a record of wrongs, because I think some conflicts, or rather how we fight sometimes, usually involves a lot of you bringing up those records. Like you never you had to, like it's a pattern. Mpaka unamwambia this is a pattern of yours.
You always
and you never.
Oh, that statement is very defeating.
Yeah.
You told you never. You are this, you are, and then these are final statements, like no room for redemption, like the gavel has been hit. You are, I hereby sentence you to uncleanliness, stupidity, ineffectiveness, inefficiency. Like, so someone feels like, so you've already rendered me that.
Yes, then you become a jury and the judge, you finished.
An execution.
And executioner.
Yeah, so maybe try not to use those fine.
Yeah, the takeaway, don't use always and never.
Always. Yeah, I think what we learned in the marriage course, I hope I remember correctly, is that in a conflict situation, tell your husband or wife what they made you feel, as opposed to what you think they are. Yes. Like you made me feel this. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Not you are.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are you're already forming an opinion. You're already forming an opinion about this person.
And very little room for redemption.
Yes. Yeah. So, before we do our concluding remarks, is there a place for involving a third party when you get stuck with? Because I feel like
for which relationships, marriage or friendships or
for everything, for relationships, for marriage, for guys who are courting. Because I feel like some of these things might be easier said, like make sure you don't say mean words, but what if you're holding on to something like strongly, like believing that this is the right way to go, and for me I'm also holding strongly, this is like you've reached I'm sure there's a word for it.
I think it depends.
Impasse. What's an impasse?
Impasse is where you cannot make a
I usually have
a decision.
Yes, like how
SSE.
It's
whether if you're in a mediation session you break out, then because you've reached an impasse, you can't come to a decision yet.
So for situations
it depends
where
on the issue. I mean, if
it's
eggs versus sausage, I mean, you can live with it.
That's
so how deep are we going?
And that's why I'm saying eggs versus sausage. That we can solve.
Yes, and we don't need to call our pastor.
Yes.
Yeah, Pasi, my husband,
and
egg sausages.
And that's why
nimependa
your base. Yeah. You had to.
I had to make a rebuttal because I've been mentioned adversely here in this series about
we hear you.
My position with eggs versus sausage. Should I add Kenyan sausage from the supermarket?
Let's continue.
Very bad protein
sauce. Let's continue. Please.
Okay.
I beg you.
Okay, so. But I need.
Have you finished?
The law demands that I be given a right of reply.
I reply.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Eggs anytime.
But I also acknowledge that eggs are healthier. But
your sinful nature wants to take sausage.
Yes.
Regardless of the knowledge.
But it's not worth a fight.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, the point you are trying to say in all this is that that's not the one you want to escalate.
Yeah, those are
you
not.
Can live with.
Yes, but things that need escalation. What do? How do you advise? Like any category of people, really, is it wise to bring in, and who are you really bringing in?
I feel like when it gets to that point, I want to be very slow. I don't want to do a black and white.
Okay.
And so I would follow the example of the Bible where if someone has wronged, this is actually to believers, not just to wives and husbands. You first of all take it out with them. If there is no change, you call a brother or a witness.
Okay.
And then if that doesn't work, then you take it to the church.
Yeah.
But, big but.
But I'm and.
But, not
okay.
and.
Mm-hmm.
I think when it comes to marriage, maybe you want to take time before escalating.
Yeah, even pray.
Yes, pray. Of course, the issues, I mean, you need to escalate immediately. Like violence, like you might need to escalate immediately. Unfaithfulness, you might need to talk to your husband or wife about it first.
And thirdly,
get to know what their heart is. Why am I talking as if I know how to deal with these things, as if I've dealt with them?
General rule of thumb.
I think it boils down to seek help, and help could be in many forms.
Okay.
Because at this point, you're not looking for someone to tell you, you're right, you're wrong.
But
yes.
that's yes. It's not about someone validating your position.
Yes, it's someone asking you, so what do you guys want to do moving forward?
Yeah.
When the therapist was introducing themselves, they said, I'm using they not because they use they them, but because they want to conceal their gender. They said part of their work is to help marriages end or help marriages get back on track, because their clients come for different, and there are those who want to end it in a most amicable way, and so it would be important to know what kind of help you're looking for. These are just reminded me of in any conflict situation, chances are we are always fronting our what is our interest in it, how have we been hurt, but very little do we think about the interests of God in the relationship.
That's true.
Like, we would know what God would have us do in a marriage situation. We would know what God's heart is for children, godly offspring. We would know what God's heart, and sometimes it's not easy. I mean, the will of God sometimes can be tough. I mean, God himself in the form of Jesus Christ struggled to the point of sweating blood, just coming to terms with taking that cup. And sometimes you might know that, you will know that this is what my husband has done, this is what my wife has done, and this is what God would have us do. And it's tough.
It is.
So you get help to see how to take that cup. And it's not you're wrong, I'm right at that point. No. Especially when you're making those big decisions about the future of the marriage. It's extremely important that you're clear and you follow through the right course before you make a decision. So some people have done, I'm not advocating for this, but some people have done some temporary separation to just go and think about their...
Actually, the reason why I asked about third party also is because do we advocate for the separation?
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be an advocate of,
even when you're dating, and even when you're dating.
I mean, when you need to go clear your mind and think about some things straight, it's important.
It's okay. How long is there?
I don't think.
Is there a recommended period?
It varies from one person to the other.
Like, do you want them to separate for 3 months?
No, I
even
can't.
when they're dating,
no,
6 months.
There are people who, like for myself, sometimes I just need 1 hour.
So is there a recommended time?
I don't know. It depends on the issue. There are people who can marinate on an issue for 3 days. And they are good to tell you this is what...
Why are you not using examples for many? Because that's what I'm looking for. Is it okay for people to go months and months? Okay, so
because you're creating loopholes. The longer you go, especially if your goal is to come back and continue, the longer you take, the more temptations you put. And this is, I'm just thinking about...
And the more comfortable you get with your current situation of being separated.
Yes. In marriage, seek help. Seek professional help. Even sometimes just pray and get clarity before. But seek help. I think the point I'm trying to make in all this is seek help.
Don't fight alone. Don't.
And the goal is not this one was right, this was wrong. And sometimes it feels nice when your husband is wrong. Like,
I usually.
But that's not the goal of conflict resolution.
There are a few times we have fought and I thought, call so and so. This one I'm even so sure I am so right. Anyway, but that's not the goal essentially. Final remarks.
It's been nice being here, and I think we've said so many things.
Which is good.
I hope some things will be beneficial.
Yes, and we'll stick.
And we'll be happy to answer to any questions in the
in the
chat.
Are you welcome to coming back again?
Yes. Please invite me. With healthy breaks in between.
Occasionally, men.
Yes. It also gets to... It's an opportunity for me to answer to some of the things that have been said. Bye, guys.
It's called what? To
right of reply.
Right of reply. Anyway,
bye.
So see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much.
Fight fair.
If you wanna get a full scope of what we've been talking about, there are 3 episodes before this one. Go check them out, and then now this is a wrap up to that series. Otherwise, thank you so much for always staying tuned and coming back.
And as a man, I want to say, never fight below the belt. Fight fair. As a man.
Yes, fight fair.
Yes, because it really hurts. Recently, someone lost a whole boxing match because he was beaten under the belt. Bye, guys. See you.